Hello, hello. Welcome to day 31 of our 90-day social media accelerator. I'm Carla Italiano, coming to you from Savannah, Georgia. And today we had a guest trainer named Colton Echave. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've seen him speak on the GoPro stage before, so it was exciting to have him in our class. And he gave us a dare that was a pretty simple one. It's about creating, this is good for yourself or your team, help creating confidence and showing your face online. And then throughout the entire conversation, he drops some additional tips and exciting hacks that I'm excited to share with you as well. So the dare, I'll give it up front, the assignment or the dare is over the next 8 days, do something that he calls the Grateful 8 challenge, which means basically either on reels or on stories, which is what I did. I already did day 1 on stories, is to put it on selfie mode and show yourself on video speaking something that you're grateful for. It's very simple, and do that for 8 days in a row. And if you opt to do reels instead of stories, the preference is not to batch them, meaning don't do them all at once and then post them 8 days out. Actually create something 8 days in a row to get into the practice of showing face. So this is especially good for somebody who might be more hesitant to speak on camera, but what he was sharing, what he's found is that those who show themselves on camera every day are typically more successful in business and especially network marketing. And when you get used to doing that, you'll also attract the right people. You're going to attract the people who are attracted to your energy, who enjoy training from you, who enjoy you leading them in a sense, which I'm going to touch on that a little bit more later. A few tips that he shared with us, whether it's a reel or a story, be sure to turn the captions on so that somebody can watch it. And even if they don't turn the audio on, they can read what you're saying. So Instagram stories is great at that. So I always turn the captions on. And then here's my own hack. I save it to my phone and then I go to Facebook stories and I upload it there. You can connect the accounts as well. I think my business Facebook account, which I don't use as much, is connected to my Instagram account so that those go together. But anyway, I prefer actually to have them separate so that my main Facebook is posted separate from my main Instagram. But turn the captions on because a lot of people are not turning the audio on when they watch you speak. And as we're going through, to be intentional about our business, you can definitely include them into the 8, but wait until after you've done 3 or 4 or 5 that are not connected to your business at all. And when you do bring up your business, it can be grateful for the results you've had, the product, or grateful for the community, or grateful for the specific company that you're in. I guess now that I'm thinking back, my Grateful 8 for today was the network marketing profession. So I guess I didn't do that exactly. I was excited just to jump on and do it. So, but it wasn't specific to me selling anything, just I'm grateful for this profession, and I truly am, because the people it attracts are amazing. We dive into personal development, and the people we get to learn from are truly just amazing whole people. So I love that about our profession. And then when you have people responding to your stories, the question was brought up, how would you respond to them? And Colton's answer was that he would look back onto messages to determine where we're at in the conversation. So if this is somebody who you've been in conversation for a long time, it'd be different than if somebody brand new who found you. If somebody brand new who commented and liked, then it might say, he suggested just saying, thanks, I've noticed that you're watching, you like my stories, that's fantastic. Curiously, what are you grateful for? Turn the question around. And if you feel really bold, this is a fun hack he suggested, is to invite that person, whether they're somebody new or somebody you've been connected with for a while, to do it with you, to go on their social media and do a Grateful 8. And if they're not wanting to show their face, then meet them where they're at. So maybe start with just having them take a picture of their dog or their house or the food or things that they're grateful for. Or they could have a still photo, or they have a still photo with audio working up to, a photo video. But even if they're not in the team, and what he says this does is this allows you to lead someone outside of what you do as a profession. So you're giving value in a way that you're not getting paid for, which is a great way to, practice your skills as well as honor yourself, and as a marketing tool. Because what people then do psychologically, they think, oh my gosh, this is amazing being coached and led by this person. I wonder what it would be like if I were to invest in it so that we could work somewhere. What could we create? What could I build together with his or her guidance. So that's a neat little hack that he was suggesting. Also on social media, he recommends, when he did in person for a long time, he heard a phrase called "a demo a day keeps the commissions on their way." And so doing it in person exclusively would be like going house to house and promoting like that. But on social media, that can be spammy. But he does still recommend at least once a week having just like a hardcore call to action. This is what I offer. This is the product. This is a testimony. This is what I do. Come and join me or reach out for information at least once. Like that's not every day, but at least once a week, have something like that. And he did give a neat comparison between when he was working very successfully in this profession, network marketing, on the ground, not on social media, until he actually enrolled somebody into his team who was very good on social media and taught him the skills. And the difference was he shared that he was at the time making about $32,000 a month on the ground, like offline, and basically running around the city doing in-person appointments, coffee appointments, home parties, just face-to-face, knocking on doors, presentations, etc., and making a good amount of money. Then he brought somebody in who was doing very well, but he would do a couple of videos online. He would hang out at the beach and then do a few Zoom calls. And what our trainer Colton realized is that they were making relatively about the same amount of money, but the other guy was spending less time and it was less exhausting. He was getting to enjoy his life more. So that is a benefit to growing a business on social media, especially in network marketing, where it's such a leveraged business plan that you really have the opportunity to create leverage in your business. So from that point, our trainer has now built his social media presence. So that is great. Oh, and another thing just about people replying to the messages, replying to your stories, especially again, if they are brand new to your following, is to build rapport with them. Eventually, you want to be intentional, offer them what you have, but typically you want to build some rapport. So it's asking questions, again, what you're grateful for, and offering to lead them in something that you don't get. Fraser, our main trainer, of course, trending this says, give your best stuff away for free. And that's again that same philosophy that when you give away your best stuff for free, like what is it like to work with them? I mean, I didn't think of it that way, but it's kind of like what I get to do here. And I'm giving you this training of this social media class that I've invested money in. But also, honestly, like on our team calls that we have, like every Monday night, we're diving deep into some of it, and I'm giving challenges and around this and other things that together help people to create their business. Like we have a Go for No challenge right now on top of the social media, and our PVC 123 system all together is creating great leverage. So, but I'm really excited to make this content available for anybody who wants it. So that's great. Just checking my notes to make sure that's good. Yeah. So that's the training for today. So again, the assignment is simply to do the Grateful 8 challenge as a way to practice speaking on camera, putting your face on camera 8 days in a row, and simply share something that you are grateful for. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow.